if you ever marry a black woman, I will not come to your wedding. I said, Grandma, by the time I get married, I don't think you're going to be alive anymore.
Hello and welcome to the golf club.
My grandma doesn't
I'm
like
excited,
that joke.
frankly. Let's play some golf.
She says it's too dark for her. My grandma just got on the internet, pretty exciting. Told her, Grandma, I have a website, go to TaylorWilliamson.com. She got on the keyboard, she's
looking
like,
good.
Taylor Williamson, DOTCOM. I said, no, Grandma, you're so silly. You type in Taylor Williamson, period, and then com. So then she typed in Taylor Williamson, period, comma. You ever have the urge to smack Nana? And you're like, no, that's a bad idea. This could put an end to my annual $5 birthday check. God forbid. You ever hear this from your family? Spend time with your grandparents. Find out where you came from. They're not going to be around forever. You ever hear this nonsense? Well, I did this. Then I found out things I did not want to know. I found out my grandma's parents were first cousins. Yay! Family time. Wonder what their wedding was like. Just everyone sitting on one side of the aisle. So, where'd you guys meet? Grandma's house? That's weird. That's weird.
36-footer here. Let's see what we can do.
My family's like, they don't really get this whole like performance thing. Like, if I was as famous as my family thinks I am, I would be less famous than I actually am.
Do you need quick emergency cash this fall? Go to WeFixMoney.com. WeFixMoney.com can help you get up to $2,500 for bills, car repairs, child care, or anything else. Go to WeFixMoney.com and complete the simple form 24/7. If approved, get cash deposited directly into your bank account sometimes on the same day. That's right. At WeFixMoney.com, you could get free same-day funding from some lenders. Submit your information at WeFixMoney.com in the
that was
morning,
just awesome.
and you could see
Huge
the cash arrive in your bank account by 5 p.m.
Starting things off at 1 under.
WeFixMoney.com knows your emergency cash needs can't wait. WeFixMoney.com
Okay, it's
has
time
been
to
helping
send this
customers
ball on
for
its
11
way.
years and has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. WeFixMoney.com is a proud member of the Online Lenders Alliance. So if you need up to $2,500, go to the site you can trust. WeFixMoney.com. That's WeFixMoney.com. Go today. See website for details. Terms and conditions may apply.
This is Peter on his motorcycle.
The open road!
And this is Peter off his motorcycle.
Please move your paper off my desk. Thank you.
On his motorcycle.
Feel so alive!
Off his motorcycle.
Okay, the
like we
ball
covered
is
that
sitting
already,
above your feet
so-
here. You're going to want to maybe aim a
Look at
little
the
more to the right
ocean.
than you normally would.
Look at this article I found about urban planning.
You're better on your bike. Progressive helps keep you on it. Get a quote in as little as 3 minutes at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-200-1966. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old
Solid
and in reasonably
swing.
good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200
Nice.
per month. Big Lou
Okay,
may have a
11
solution
footer
for
here.
your
This is
previous
definitely
policies
makeable.
as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-200-1966. That's 800-200-1966 for $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-200-1966. 800-200-1966.
Do you check your Google search results regularly? You should.
People often get their first impression of you or
All
your
right,
business
2 under is your
online.
adjusted score
Negative
after that
comments
hole.
on the internet can impact your life and your livelihood. Take
Okay,
control of
third
your
hole
online
coming up.
reputation. Get your free reputation report card at reputationdefender.com. It may reveal negative posts from an ex-employee, upset patient or client, news article, legal issue, or even exposed personal information right there in your Google search results. Uncover what's lurking on the internet about you with reputationdefender.com's patented scan and get your free reputation report card. Or for immediate assistance with your reputation, call 800-836-3544. Our cutting-edge technology helps make your Google search results look their best. Call 800-836-3544. That's 800-836-3544. 800-836-3544. Or take the free scan at reputationdefender.com.
Oops.
My oldest one is, my youngest one, she don't get it. She don't get it. Mom does not bow down to anything. Nothing. And I know the words that are going to escalate this into a possible nuclear situation. And she presses that. She doesn't look at the button. She just... Everyone man your positions. This is going to be about a 3-week situation. Yeah, man. So I get up. What's going on? God, that's bad. What happened? She's nuts. I can't defend you. This is going to get bad. This is going to get bad. That's the word. I learned that 6 years
All right,
into marriage.
12-footer here.
Took me another 5 to figure out you don't call her psycho. And then all the feelings you have about that cell phone and how addicting it is and how it's ruining their lives and how it's sucking their soul and all the times you went, well, they need it. Well, that's how they communicate nowadays. And you talked yourself into that to make sure they have it. All comes crumbling down with this 1 second when Mom, her reaction is, give me the phone. And the little
All right,
one
2
goes,
under is your adjusted score after that hole. Okay, this is the 4th hole.
We got about 15 seconds. Oldest one's running for cover. I'll start walking to school. What's going on? She won't give her the phone. And that's when you realize how powerful this phone is. No. And then it ain't your phone. I pay for it. Your father pays for it. You don't ever say no. Ever. Give me that phone.
No good. Okay, you're kind of in some deep stuff. This is the danger zone.
Please, give it to me. Give it to me. I'll give it back. I'll give it back. You'll get it back. You gotta give me the phone. You gotta give me the phone. You don't understand. She's gonna turn on me after this. I'm gonna get you out of here safe and sound. You should know this is not design. This is all on me. Give her the phone. Don't say it. Even the other one's going, stop talking! Stop talking! I'm 3 years
going on in someone's head, and you have to be careful of that, especially because you know what? Some people are drunk all the time, and you just don't even know.
All right, 2 under is your adjusted score after that hole.
If you are drunk at this show tonight, I want you to know how much I care about you.
Okay, let's put this ball out there.
Okay? So you can spot out where the cops are and take one for the team. Okay? That's... I can tell when people get drunk. Men drink completely different than women. Guys' night out, very different. One guy gets so drunk that if his friends remember to bring him home, and that's a big if. They don't walk him in the house the way a woman will walk her drunk friend in that. A woman will take her drunk friend into her home, take her shoes off, walk her into her bedroom, put her in her bed, cover with a blanket, push back her hair, put a towel, a bottle of water, and a bucket. It's gonna be okay. Just get it out. Nobody saw you. You should have worn underwear the fuck. Whatever. A man will bring his friend home and prop him up in between the door and the screen door. And then drive away as fast as possible. That's how NASCAR started. Man was so drunk he couldn't get out of the cul-de-sac. He just kept laughing and laughing and laughing. Till finally someone came out and sponsored him, and thus a legendary pastime was born. Now you know. They left my husband drunk in the car in our driveway once because apparently nobody wanted to deal with me. I don't know why. And this mouth isn't deadly. They left him drunk in the car once. Figured I'd take care of him. I did. I drove him to the closest gay bar I could find. Put his hammer pants on him and left him there. You know what I mean? It's okay. He's too legit. He's too legit. So I hope that you had a good time. I want you to have a good time.
Back on the fairway.
I'm
Let's see if we
trying to
can hit
raise my
that
son to
green
have
now.
fun, and I'm telling you that I'm probably having more fun in my life now because of him. My son is he's so much fun. I told you he's 13 months old, and he farted the other day so loud he scared himself. He would like fart and then cry. And then fart and cry. And I told my husband, I'm like, we have to videotape this, the camera. And
okay, here we go. This one to save par.
He goes, why do you want to videotape it? For YouTube or something? I go, no. For when he gets to be a cocky teenager. And he starts mouthing off. I'll be like, hold on for a second, big shot. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage, shall we? See, here's you. You used to be afraid of your own farts. Now, either you take it down or not, your mommy's going to make chili and invite all your little friends over.
All right, 1 under is your adjusted score after that one. Okay, hole number 6.
Hey, Jeff, my buddy just got married at one of them drive-through chapels. They got married in the front seat, had the honeymoon in the back seat, and the reception was open trunk.
And folks, if you're looking for more quality entertainment like that, keep it on Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup, Sirius XM 97.
Took me 30 years to write that joke.
Hey everybody, it's me, Tom Papa. I'm going back out on tour all of 2020 with the help of my good friends at Sirius XM. Wow, sounds like those tickets might be a great idea for a holiday gift.
January 24th, Grand Opera House, Wilmington, Delaware. February 7th, Montalvo Arts Center, Saratoga, California. February 20th, Ponte Vedra Concert Hall, Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. February 21st, Capitol Theater, Clearwater, Florida. February 22nd at Key West Theater, Key West, Florida.
Get your tickets now and maybe give them to someone you love for the holidays.
Hey, this is Jeff Foxworthy.
Larry the Cable Guy here. Happy to bring you
Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup. You'll hear all-American comedy that you love, backstage interviews
Did you
with
get
your
all of that?
comedians.
Your job is fun, and then you hang out with like the funniest people, and you guys are just laughing all the time because this is not how the rest of the world works.
Like I do my act, it's like a fun conversation at the bar. It's just you don't get to talk.
It's about comedy. Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup. Get her done.
Newsflash. Good oral care habits keep you healthy. That means brushing your teeth for 2 minutes, twice a day, and flossing regularly no matter what brand you use. Quip makes things that make good habits simple, starting with an electric toothbrush, refillable floss, and anti-cavity toothpaste. Quip's
That was
electric
nice.
brush has sensitive sonic vibrations with a built-in timer and 30-second pulses to guide a full and
All
even
right, 2
clean.
unders, your adjusted
Their
score after that
well-designed
hole.
floss dispenser might make you actually want to floss, with
Okay,
clean mark
next stop,
string to help
fairway,
you use just
right?
enough. Plus, Quip delivers a fresh brush head, floss, and toothpaste refills to your door every 3 months, with free shipping, so your routine is always right. Join over 3 million healthy mouths and get Quip today, starting at $25. And if you go to getquip.com/Jeff right now, you'll get your first refill absolutely free. That's your first refill free at getquip.com/Jeff. Quip, the good habits company.
Hiring can be challenging, but ZipRecruiter makes it fast and easy. We talked to COO Dylan Miskowitz, who needed to hire a director of coffee for his company, Cafe Altura.
We would look through lots of applications for people who were not qualified. It
Pretty
definitely
deep
felt like we were
stuff
looking
here.
for a needle in a haystack.
Give it a good
So
hack.
Dylan started
Let's
using
put it in the right
ZipRecruiter
direction.
and found his perfect candidate in a few days. ZipRecruiter's powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/comedy.
We were very impressed with how quickly we had quality candidates apply through ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter is a powerful tool in our hiring process.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. At ZipRecruiter.com/comedy. That's ZipRecruiter.com/comedy. ZipRecruiter.com/comedy.
If you owe the IRS, they want their money.
Could
and will
be in
do
the rough
whatever
here.
it takes to get it. But the truth is, they would rather settle for less than bother you more. That's why they're offering the Fresh Start
Okay,
program
so
to
you're in
help
the
you
rough here.
solve your tax problem for good. You may qualify for tax relief that saves you thousands. Nobody knows this program better than Optima Tax Relief. They will fight to get you the best deal possible. Call Optima now for your free consultation.
Call 800-972-9772. 800-972-9772.
Optima Tax Relief.
For details, visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Do you have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need
Now
to
that
call
was a
Big
swing.
Lou at Term Provider, 800-200-1966. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50
For
or
the
60 years
birdie
old
here.
and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-200-1966. That's 800-200-1966. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-200-1966. 800-200-1966.
The 2010s never end. Wish we could turn back time. With brand new decade-defining channels from SiriusXM. 2010s country hits. Yeah, that's my kind of
All right, 2 unders, your adjusted score after that hole. Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
Alternative hits. We live the hits of the 2010s with brand new channels only available on the SiriusXM app. Now included free for most subscribers. Just download it today and search 2010s.
Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
I think life would have been easier for me if I would have had an accent, right? People with accents are cool. Accents are just sexy, right? Like you, ma'am. Are you with anybody right now? Are you married? No, not them. No, I mean in general, like specifically. You're not married? Perfect.
Also
What's your
worth mentioning, you will have one
Amanda.
extra stroke to work with
The
on
guy
this hole
walked
due
up
to
to
your
you tonight
handicap. So keep that in
With
mind.
an English accent. My dear, every step you take towards me brings me one step closer to happiness. You're gonna marry him, huh?
Good stuff. Okay, so we have about
Or like French
115
and
yards
Mademoiselle.
thereabouts
Your eyes are like some
to the
moon
pin.
in a starlit sky. I love you. Ah. Right? You look grossed out, but the point is, anything but Scottish. Scottish is way too condescending. Have you noticed? Like, you could say something gorgeous to a woman, like, you are a rare daisy in a garden of weeds. My love is the watering can. I water you into something so beautiful, even the angels take a step back. Gorgeous. Now say it with a Scottish accent. It just turns sarcastic. Oh, great, look at you, they're lost. Sitting there in your wee little garden, your little daisy. You can't help it. What are you going to do? The southern accent used to be sexy until Dr. Phil was born. I don't like Dr. Phil. Here's why. He's saying things that you do not
3
need a
under.
psychology
The adjusted
degree
score
to
after
be
that
saying.
hole.
He's walking up to people. What's your name?
Okay, here we go.
This is live. I can see you. You know that, right? She's looking at me like, it's like one of those 3D things or what? I don't understand. That's so weird. He looks like he's looking right at me. Does he look like he's looking at you? No? He just looks like he's looking at me. Now it looks like he's talking to me. Now it looks like he's mimicking my voice on stage and making fun of me. Now it looks like he's pushing the joke too far. Is he still doing it? That's a shame. He's going to be... What's your name? Pamela? I got it. Pamela, are you happy? Very much. Well, Pamela, you can't change what you don't acknowledge. Yeah. And then he'll start dishing out metaphors that make no sense.
Someone's going to need to bite.
Anybody except himself. But he says them with such confidence that you just buy into them right away. He's like, Pamela,
On the green with
if you've
much
got a
work to
bucket
do.
on your foot,
Okay, for the birdie.
maybe it's time to take that pineapple out of your ear. I'm just saying. Are there ninjas on the lawn in your life? It's time to kick your emu and play ball. You want to change your life? 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 No? We'll be right back. Useless.
People keep asking me if I want to have kids, and I've never been more undecided about anything in my life. Because on the one hand, when I see a baby, I've never been like, need that. You know what I mean?
Okay,
I'm
3
usually
under.
more
It's the
like, why is
adjusted
this baby
score
like
after that hole. All right. Let's put this in the fairway.
Which isn't the most fatherly vibe, I admit. On the other hand, it does sound kind of fun to just create some tiny people who have to hang out with me. I think I'll be that kind of dad. Billy, get over here. I didn't do anything. I know, but I'm bored. Compliment me. What's that? Oh, thank you, Billy. I'm the strongest, tallest, smartest person
Solid
you
swing.
know. Billy.
How many married folk we got here in the house?
Okay, about 205 yards out here.
It's great, isn't it? Like, a lot of the time. My husband and I this year have been married 28 years of hot, righteous monogamy. But in the 28 years that we've been married, many of you who haven't maybe seen me before in concert, by the way, how many of you this is your first time? I knew a bunch of you didn't look familiar. Shut up. Okay. But here's the deal. In the 28 years that we've been married, over 20 of the years that we were
Great
married, my husband was a
contact.
pastor. Now, I'll just let that soak in for just a second. Because that means I was somebody's pastor's wife. I know, I can't believe it either. That is just wrong. That is just wrong. But here's the deal. I got sucked into doing a bunch of stuff as a young pastor's wife that future comedians have no business doing. And One of those was doing premarital counseling with my husband, and we were just newlyweds ourselves, but we used to look in those books and just laugh. Because the stuff, basically, can anyone prepare you for marriage? Any book, it's not possible. You just jump in and swim and, just pray. And here's the deal. In those books, they had this one phrase that would occur over and over again.
All right, 13-footer here.
Communication is the key. Communication is the key. But what they failed to tell you is that one person in the marriage will be communicating like this, and the other person will be communicating like this. Because the scientists tell us that on average, a woman will use 75,000 words a day. A man only uses 25,000 words a day. But every married woman here knows why that's true, because we have to repeat everything 3 times. And here's the thing.
Nice. That'll work for Par.
In all the years that we've been married, by the way, my husband
All right,
still
4
has
under
these
is
very
the
flawed
adjusted
theories
score
about
after
things,
that
even
hole.
though I've told him time and time again how things work.
All right, let's let her rip.
One of his theories is that if he stops talking, the argument is somehow over. It's not over. It just moves from the air where he's controlling his side of the conversation into my head where now I'm talking for both of us. And he still has no idea why 30 minutes later I can be more upset than when he shut up. But he has no idea what he's been saying up in there. And anything that he says, even in my head, that I say in his voice, can and will be used against him in the next argument.
Next time you feel sorry for yourself, listen to Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
I just feel sorry for you. No, your wife. That's who I feel sorry for.
Either way, listen to it.
I was saying that she's from the Midwest. I'm from the Midwest, too. Was that funny? Actually, people from the Midwest are relatively jolly. I call my brothers. I don't live there anymore. I left when I was about 8. But why did okay, see you guys
22
later.
feet from the cup.
People always ask me, they're like, oh, yeah, you're from Wisconsin? Okay, you're in Kenosha, yes. You ever been to Nasakash, Moshe? Didn't have a map. I was 8, man. But a lot of my siblings stayed there because of a split marriage. So my siblings stayed there, and so I still call them. And like my brother Steve is a laugh talker. That's a jolly enough thing where you can't understand what he's saying. I'm like, hey, man, how's it going? Oh, hey, Colin, how's it going? I don't know why we don't hang out more. It's weird. My wife is clearly from Indiana
right,
because
4
she
under
eats corn
is
on
the
the
adjusted
cob,
score
which is
after that
ridiculous.
hole.
That's an archaic food. It comes
Okay,
from a
let's give
time
her a
when we didn't
smash
have the
here.
technology to get the corn off the cob. We can get it off the cob. We don't eat pork on the pig and... Back here, I'm trying to eat! Stupid. We go visit her family, and they look at me out of the corner of their eye, man. Because I am a vegan, and I don't know if you know what that means. That means I don't have any friends. That's what that means. They can lift their own body weight. That's the myth. Okay, well, it's not about that. And actually, I have a friend who's like, you love animals so much, why don't you marry an animal? That's not it. It's not about animals. It's actually, animals had less to fear from me when I was eating them because I only had to kill one to eat for weeks. Now we're competing for the same garden. I got to kill all those animals. If I see a rabbit looking at my carrots, I'll punt his whole family. I don't care. I'm waterboarding the squirrels to find out what time the deer show up. I'm not messing around, man. I'm an anti-animal vegan, technically. I do feel bad for dogs because we crossbreed them, right? We do it for our enjoyment, and it's funny to us. Like, clap if you have a crossbred dog. Let me hear you in the audience. Yeah? What do you got? What's your 2 breeds, my man? Yeah, you. A golden doodle. See, it's for the thing. It's the golden doodle. Ah. It's a name. Yeah, golden retriever and a doodle.
Doesn't look like its own fairway, but it's all right.
For a while. You ever seen a dog like that? It's a big dog with little wiener dog legs. Like a lab that got lowered. When I first saw him, he was laying down, and then he just started moving, and I'm like, oh, he's a hover dog? That's what I want. I want 3 hover dogs. That's amazing. And I asked the dude at the rescue, I was like, how'd that even happen? He goes, anytime you take a wiener dog and a big dog and you mate them, that's what you get. Big dog, little legs. So. I was like, really? You never get that the other way around? Like a little dog with really long legs? I'd have a whole herd of daddy long dogs. That'd be awesome. Fetching Frisbees off the roof and getting tangled in the power lines. You kidding?
All right, 4 under is the adjusted score after that hole.
How come we don't crossbreed other
13th
animals
hole
like that?
coming up.
We have pet birds. Nobody crossbreeds birds. Right? He's half parrot, half vulture. Picks at me when I'm napping. Thought you were dead.
Hey, this is Jeff Foxworthy.
It's Larry the Cable Guy.
And you, my friend, are listening to Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
This is what America's about.
I'm Irish, I keep things very bottled up, and I don't drink, which is not what you're supposed to do when you're Irish.
This one's looking
I don't
good.
drink. I used to drink, and then I drank too much, and I had to stop. That surprises a lot of audiences because I don't look like someone who used to do anything. I look like I was just sitting in a room in a chair eating saltines for like 28 years, and then I walked right out here. But I did. I used to drink a lot, and then I stopped. I don't know if anyone here is thinking about quitting drinking, but you need to know 2 things if you're thinking about quitting drinking. The first is that when you stop drinking and you still go to parties where people are drinking, they will have no idea what to offer you. Like, once people start drinking for the night, they forget everything that isn't alcohol. Like, I'll show up at a party, and they'll be like, hey, everybody, all right, we got Coronas in the fridge, and oh, hey, Mulaney, would you like an old turnip that we found in a cabinet? Would that be good for you? Would you like that? I know you don't drink. Or my girlfriend left a Nuva ring in the fridge. Would you want that? Would that be good for you? I know you don't drink. Also, if you quit drinking, you're about to lose the best excuse you've ever had in your life,
is the adjusted score
which is,
after
I'm
that
really
hole.
sorry about last night. I was just so drunk.
Coming
That
off
is
a
a get-out-of-jail-free
par on the
card
last
that
one.
you don't
Let's
even
see what
realize
happens
you
here.
have until you lose it. I can't say that anymore. I can never be like, I'm really sorry about last night. I was just so drunk. Now I have to be like, I'm really sorry about last night. It's just that I'm mean and loud. It probably will happen again. Now, I quit drinking because I used to drink too much, and then I would black out, and I would ruin parties. Or so I'm told. When you do that enough, when you black out drinking and you do crazy things, you kind of become like Michael Jackson. Like any story anyone says about
Great
you
contact.
might be true.
Nice swing.
And even you don't know by the end. I saw an interview with Michael Jackson before he died, and they were like, is it true you bought the Elephant Man's bones? And he was like, I don't know, because how could he keep track of that? So I would hear stories about myself. Here's a story I once heard about me. I guess I was 20, and I was at a party at someone's house, and I blacked out drinking, and someone came out of one of the rooms at this party holding like an old antique bottle with some liquid in it. And they said, hey, is this whiskey or perfume? And apparently, I grabbed it, drank all of it, and said, it's perfume. And it was.
Not drinking drugs. Well, I try not to. Don't do that. I really don't understand when really rich, famous people do it. Every year, it's more Mel Gibson, Lindsay Lohan, Paris Hilton. I understand it.
Pretty deep rough here. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
You have plenty of money to call a cab if you're hammered. You know what, Mel Gibson? You have so much money, you could call the Clydesdales to pick you up with a beer wagon. You could drink and ride a pony the whole way home. See how much fun that would be? That's not illegal. And the smoking's not good. I know I should quit. And I do. I have quit, and I start again and start again. And if you're a woman and you really want to see a reason to quit smoking, go to any casino in this country and go to that nickel slot machine area and sit next to one of those 900-year-old ladies that's still smoking and wait to hear her talk to you for a minute. She's sitting in those slot machines going, I just need one more roll of nickels. And a cocktail. What's it take to get a goddamn cocktail around this dump? This service is so bad. If I was an alcoholic, I'd come here to quit drinking, for Christ's sake. That's how bad the service is. When the waitress finally shows up, here's that cocktail you ordered. Holy shit, she's older than her. How is that even possible? It's possible in Las Vegas because the jobs are all union, and I think that's great. If a woman wants to keep her job forever, she should be able to keep her job forever. But if a woman is over the age of, I don't know, let's say...
All right, 4 under is the adjusted score after that hole.
How about we not make her dress up like Nefertiti? How about
15th hole coming up.
we give Grandma a nice tracksuit and some easy spirits? I don't want to see that. It's 3 in the morning. I'm trying to enjoy my Wheel of Fortune slot machine. I don't want to see that picture. Because when she comes up in the aisle and looks at me and goes, here's your Bud Light. That's not even what I hear. What I hear is, I'm your future. For Christ's sake, go to bed now, honey. Go to bed now. I was you 28 minutes ago. That's how goddamn fast it is.
Heading towards the beach here, not the good kind.
How many of you have weird people in your family? Wow, it's a Pentecostal crowd here tonight. Wow. 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 Every head shot up and a few people in the aisles are still bouncing and doing cartwheels. Yes, hallelujah. How many of you are the strange person in your family? So let me get a little bit more specific here for just a second. Men, can I talk to you real quick? Men, how many of you married above yourself? Men, how many of you married above yourself? Let me see your hands right now. Okay, all but about half of you. And those half right now are looking at their wife going, I don't know, dear, did I? She don't let me talk no more. I did? Okay, I did. Hands up, I did. She said it's okay. I know I married above myself. I married St. Betsy. That's not her name. It's what I have titled her. Men, let's face it, anytime you marry above yourself, your wife is a saint. Isn't that right, ladies? That's right. The ladies are so polite. They're nodding their, yes, that's right. Isn't that right, dear? Yes. I am a saint.
4 under is
Don't
the
you
adjusted
forget
score
it.
after that hole.
Or I'll never let you lift up your hand in public ever again.
Okay, it's time to send this ball on its way.
I'm thankful that I've been married to St. Betsy for all these years, and I'm very, very thankful that when I'm on the road, she has godly people that she can call and turn to for support and help and counseling. And I've never met these women, but I've read their name in the checkbook, so. Apparently she's good friends with Mary Kay. I don't know who that is. I believe she goes on weekend retreats with Vera Bradley. And I believe she's in a discipleship group with a German girl by the name of
fine after all. This one's for birdie.
30 years we've been best friends and never had been out of the state of Arkansas together till this last spring. We all decided to go on vacation. And I was thinking we'd go, like drive out to the Tetons or something like that. And Rusty's like, no, man, let's take our families to Mexico. I'm like, hang on a minute. Ain't none of us knows a word of Spanish. He's like, it ain't a problem. It's a tourist destination. First place we go into, I got to go to the bathroom. Nobody else in there but me. Whole row of empty urinals, and this guy gets the one right next to me. The fellas can tell you ladies, that ain't right. It's against all bathroom etiquette. Right, fellas?
And after that one, your adjusted score is coming in around 5 under.
Available. This dude was crowding
Okay, here we go.
I looked down, he was wearing flip-flops, and I thought, okay, I got the upper hand. He gets in closer, I'm splashing him. I had had the safety off. I was ready for him if he didn't do nothing. He looked at me once, and I was like, "Hi, senor." He said, "I seen yours too."
Nice. All right, we are around 190 yards out.
I think that's what he said. I don't know. I don't speak Spanish. That's what it sounded like. We had a good time there, though. We went to this restaurant one night. It was called Spice. I love spicy food. But I'm not one of them guys that will, like, sign up for a contest, you know, on the spicy food.
Nice.
I just want something with a kick to it. And they had this sample platter of these different foods made out of different types of chilies, just to kind of get you an idea. And they had this one platter. It was made out of what they called a ghost chili. Okay, you're familiar with it. I was not. But I was being cautious. I asked the guy, I'm like, "Hey, is this real spicy?" I swear he goes, "It's a little pepper." I translated that to be, I was wrong. It lit me up. Lit me up. I was on fire. My skin tightened up. My lips swelled up. I looked like Bruce Jenner. We still call him Bruce in Arkansas.
And after that one, your adjusted score is coming in around 5 under. Coming off a par on the last one. Let's see what happens here.
That wasn't the worst of it. $2:30 that morning. I was awoke by what sounded like a pod of dolphins trying to escape my lower intestines. I am not trying to get in your business. But have you ever sat on the toilet so long your legs went to sleep? I look like a newborn calf.
Hey, this is Jeff. Don't go anywhere. A couple of quick commercials, and we'll be right back.
Jeff and Larry's Comedy Roundup.
Now that was a swing.
This past summer, I turned 46. I went to the dentist on my birthday, because why not? And my dentist told me I need braces. He's like, "You should get braces."
I'd say it's about 120 yards or so to the pin from here.
I've got one tooth that I can kind of fix, you know, in about 18 months. If you put on these Invisaligns, I can kind of get your teeth where they go. No, dude, I'm 46. I'm not going to wear headgear on a consistent basis. I know that about myself. It's like, well, just put your headgear on every time your onesie's on, and that'll be pretty good. But, dude, I'm not going to have both. I'm a man, okay? I'm not going to be in my onesie with my headgear. How much longer till I can eat caramel apples?
All right, you're putting now. I'm thinking 2-putt. Okay, let's see what you can do with his 8-footer.
The price of the braces, and I'm thinking, whoa, should my parents pay for my braces? I got a lot of life stuff to figure out. My wife threw this at me recently. She goes, you know, I have a wonderful stepdaughter who's in the Air Force, and she's 21, very, very proud of her. I've known her since she was, I don't know, 6. So I don't get too caught up on the stepkid label. She's my daughter, right? I just want to say that before I say what I'm about to say. Then you guys get confused, right? So I refer to her as my daughter. I never say. But when I turned 46, I kind of was a little bummed because I don't have any kids of my own. And I went, oh, I'm 46. I don't have any. I can't pass along these knobby knees to another human being. This is where this DNA ends with me. So my wife goes, okay, well, let's have this talk, right? Because my wife's 43. She's like, okay, are we going to... So we tried to figure out, but here's the math on it. And we're still a little bit lost. If I had a kid yesterday at this
Great work out there. 5 under is the adjusted score. Clocked up at the end of the round.